Last night's my horror night.
Trick or treat, and welcome to the Last Video Store. I'm your host, Bud Haddonfield, and this is the movie where we recommend the good, the bad, and ugly of horror movies. I'm here with my co-host,
Colin Haddonfield,
and today is October 1st. We made it. So excited to be here, but it's going to slip through our fingers and move as fast as it is just because time's a piece of shit. So every year I do what's called a 31 horror movies for 31 days just because if it's October. And of course, I watch pretty much a horror movie every day, 365, 366 or 67 on a leap year, but it's going to be all right. So today's first movie for the first day of October is going to be a movie that has Bush, blood, and Betty Buckley. And it is 1976's Carrie, directed by Brian De Palma. I think a year or two after he did Phantom of the Paradise, which is an amazing horror, musical, romance comedy with whatever the hell it is. So Carrie was based on a novel by Stephen King. I believe it was his first published novel. This was his first film adaptation. The book came out in 1976, and there's a few little differences between the Carrie White character in the book and in the movie. In the book, she was described as being a chubby, pale skin, full of acne, pretty much blonde hair and blue eyes, but the blonde hair and blue eyes is the only thing they got. So when they transitioned over to the film, of course, they picked a more attractive female who's Sissy Spacek, and yes, she's absolutely beautiful. She has a very big career, and this movie has a lot of recognizable faces. This was John Travolta's, I believe, second film. He did The Devil's Reign with William Shatner right before this. We got PJ Soles 2 years before she did Halloween. We have Edith McClure, who's in a bunch of things. She was in Planes, Trains, and Automobile, Elvira, Mistress of Darkness. Let's see, who else? So we got Amy Irving, who was married to Steven Spielberg, Piper Laurie, who's in a lot of things like, let's see, she was in The Faculty from the 90s. She was in Twin Peaks. She had a very big career, and she's no longer with us. Karen Allen, I think that's her. She was also in RoboCop, but anyway, I'm going for it. But also we get fucking William Nat, America's Greatest Hero, and he played Roger Cobb in House 1 and House 4. So Carrie is about this strange girl. She has more powers in the book, more than just telekinesis, but in this, she just has the ability to move things with her mind. She's kind of a very sympathetic character. She gets picked on a lot. Her mama's a very abusive, religious type that thinks she's full of sin and that she's a bad person and forces her to pray in a locked closet. So one day while taking a shower, a very bushy, bloody shower, she gets her first period and she doesn't know what it is, so she starts to freak out and all the high school girls starts to pick on her. And of course, one of the characters played by, is it Amy Irving? She kind of like repents and feels bad for what she did. So the prom's coming up, and of course, I want to say it's Karen Allen. I think that's the actor from that. And if I'm not mistaken, that's her. But anyway, she's dating John Travolta, and John Travolta's kind of a piece of shit. No, he is a piece of shit in this one. So I'm not going to give too much spoilers, but just know that there's a prom finale, and pretty much everybody dies. So if you haven't seen Carrie from 1976, watch it. It's a good movie from the 70s. Yes, it's so, but just because it's new doesn't mean it can't be new to you. It spawned a sequel in the 90s, a made-for-TV remake that was supposed to jumpstart a miniseries, and another remake with Chloe Grace Moretz. And I think it even had a stage play. So definitely recommend Carrie. You can find it right now streaming pretty much on all the big streaming devices. It's on sale on Amazon Prime and Vudu Fandango for I think $6.99. So it's definitely worth it. Check it out. The sequel's pretty good. The remakes are alright, but overall Carrie is a wonderful, fun time. So Colin, have you ever seen Carrie?
I have seen Carrie a few times when I was younger. I don't really think I remember too much about it except like a few scenes.
The bush scenes. So, thank you for tuning into the Last Video Store. I hope y'all liked our first episode of 31. I want to know what y'all are watching throughout the whole month of October. Let me know the spooky Halloween movies that you're watching. Leave me a comment, message me. You can find me on all the social media platforms. I'm Bud Haddonfield. This is the Last Video Store. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you all month long. Colin, close us out.
All right.
See you next time.
Not bloody likely. Not bloody likely.
It's the night of the senior prom. The Bates High School gym is alive with excitement. Everybody is there, even Carrie White. The girl no one likes.
We're all sorry about this incident, Cassie.
It's Carrie!
And everyone makes fun of her.
Free Carrie! Free Carrie!
The girl who lives in that creepy house with her crazy mother.
Help the sinny woman see the sin of her days and ways. Show her that if she had remained sinless, the curse of blood would never have come on her.
The girl with the strange power.
If I concentrate hard enough, I can move things.
But tonight, no one will laugh at Carrie.
If you don't have a date for the prom next Friday, would you like to go with me?
She's with the best-looking boy in the senior class.
He's trying to trick me again.
She'll be voted queen of the prom.
You know, I can make sure that you don't hurt Carrie White anymore.
For Carrie, it will be a dream come true. For everyone else, it will be a nightmare. Carrie. A new film by Brian De Palma. Based on the chilling bestseller. Starring Sissy Spacek, Piper Laurie, and introducing John Travolta in his first motion picture role. If you have a taste for terror, you have a date with Carrie.
Michael Myers are the heroes of my past. Now the median is dying. Chucky and the zombies now all up in cemetery. So bring me back those. I wanna come back to those times.